Hey, this is Captain Michael B. Diamond. I'm here in beautiful Kona, Hawaii, and I'd like to talk about a sensitive issue among airline captains about the reality of alcoholism, heavy drinking, alcohol abuse, or binge drinking. And this is near and dear to my heart because I've been fighting alcoholism for 10 years. I had a gastric bypass surgery, so I went into alcoholism like crash and burn. I drank like a gentleman for 27 years. I liked a good craft beer like an Anchor Steam, and I was able to manage my life without any problems with the company, FAA, or legal. And then the doctor said, don't drink for 1 year after the surgery, and I didn't. And then after a year, it was my birthday, and I couldn't handle carbonation anymore, so I had a couple mixed drinks, and I was a blackout drinker from that point on. I hope you're spared this level of alcohol abuse. If you're getting into any blackout drinking, there's a really good way to self-diagnose, and this is a self-diagnosed disease. No one can tell you you're alcoholic. You have to raise your hand, say you're alcoholic, or you can recognize the consequences and things that go along with heavy drinking, binge drinking, or alcohol abuse. So you can go online, take the coveted 20-step question of Alcoholics Anonymous, and if you answer I think 3 or 4, there's a good chance you're alcoholic. In my case, I just retook that test and I got 16 out of 20 10 years into this, so it's I'm what's called a real alcoholic, and I'd like to help you spare the pain of multiple rehabs, like 13 in 10 years. This is a disease that I have. I don't have any shame about it. I've got 14,000 hours of incident-free flying. I've never been in an airplane or harmed a passenger. And I've got 33 years as a boat captain, a 100-ton master from the Coast Guard, and I've never injured a passenger either. So I'm very proud of my safety record. However, I have a disease now that I need to manage. One very key important note is drugs are a part of our story nowadays. Now, perhaps you had a surgery and the doctor prescribed an opiate for painkillers. This is a situation that's very common now, and if you had addiction in your family or your number was up, there's a possibility that you're living a life that's very hard to manage, and that is, you had your surgery, you took your medicine as prescribed for a while, then you started over-prescribing your opiate. Then you come to the point where maybe you got a couple refills and the doctor says, well, you should be fine now. Oh, but doc, I'm still got pain. Now you find yourself in an opiate addiction. You can raise your hand privately, keep the FAA out of it, keep the company out of it, or if you're a corporate pilot, your employer, and come to this beautiful spot in Kona, Big Island, Hawaii, and do like a little adult timeout tune-up. And you'll work closely with an addictionologist that understands the disease right to its core. You'll work with counselors, and in the meantime, it's all about readjusting your priorities. You might have liked fishing, golfing, diving, surfing in your normal life, and now you find yourself chasing pills around or drinking. Focus on yourself. Give this to you. You can beat that binge drinking, that heavy drinking, that maybe you just got overserved, and you can take a time out to evaluate your layover, way you spend your time on your layovers, or if you have a pill addiction, be under the care of an addictionologist and a psychologist and some great counselors. And part of our mantra in Alcoholics Anonymous is we admitted, and that's what we're here for. You know, you may have admitted to yourself at home, and maybe your wife's on you or what have you, but it takes a we to manage this thing and get you some help. And the good news is you can look forward to that next $1 million, $2, $3, $5 million of income in retirement, instead of possibility if you cross the line. Many of us lose everything in alcoholism or drug addiction.